If all the vehicles on Earth were electric vehicles, EVs, it would have a profound impact on various aspects of society, the environment, and the economy. Here's a video introduction of what could happen. Environmental impact. One of the biggest advantages of EVs is their potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. As EVs run on electricity, they produce zero tailpipe emissions, which could significantly reduce air pollution and combat climate change. EVs also have the potential to reduce noise pollution as they are typically quieter than internal combustion engine, ICE, vehicles, which could lead to quieter cities and neighborhoods. Energy demand. A widespread adoption of EVs would result in a significant increase in demand for electricity. To meet this increased demand, there would be a need for additional power generation capacity and expansion of the electricity grid. This would require investments in renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power to ensure that the increased electricity demand is met sustainably. Charging infrastructure. To support a fleet of all EVs, a robust and widespread charging infrastructure would need to be developed. This would include charging stations at homes, workplaces, public places, and along highways to provide convenient and accessible charging options for EV owners. The development of such infrastructure would require significant investment and coordination among governments, utility companies, and other stakeholders. Automotive industry. A transition to an all-EV fleet would have a major impact on the automotive industry. Traditional automakers would need to shift their production lines from internal combustion engines to EVs, which would require significant investment in research and development, retraining of workers, and reconfiguration of supply chains. New players specializing in EVs, such as EV manufacturers and battery manufacturers, would likely emerge and disrupt the traditional automotive industry. Job market. The shift to EVs would have implications for employment in the automotive industry. While it may result in job losses in the traditional automotive sector, it could also create new jobs in the manufacturing, installation, and maintenance of EVs and charging infrastructure, as well as in renewable energy sectors such as solar and wind. Cost and affordability. Currently, EVs are generally more expensive than traditional ICE vehicles, although the cost of EVs has been decreasing steadily. However, widespread adoption of EVs could lead to economies of scale in production, which may reduce the cost of EVs and make them more affordable for consumers. Additionally, EVs have fewer moving parts and require less maintenance compared to ICE vehicles, which could result in lower long-term ownership costs. Battery technology. EVs rely on battery technology for energy storage, and advancements in battery technology would be critical for an all-EV fleet. The demand for more efficient, durable, and cost-effective batteries would increase, driving further research and development in battery technology. This could lead to innovations in battery chemistry, production techniques, and recycling methods. Energy storage. EVs could potentially serve as a distributed energy storage system, with the ability to store excess electricity during times of low demand and feed it back into the grid during peak demand periods. This could help balance the electricity grid and enhance the integration of renewable energy sources by providing a means to store intermittent renewable energy, such as solar and wind power. Global oil demand. A shift to an all-EV fleet would significantly reduce the demand for fossil fuels, particularly petroleum used in transportation. This could have geopolitical and economic implications, as countries that are heavily dependent on oil production and export could experience economic challenges. However, it could also lead to a reduction in oil-related conflicts and geopolitical tensions. Health and quality of life. The elimination of tailpipe emissions from EVs could lead to improved air quality, resulting in better public health outcomes, particularly in urban areas. Reduced noise pollution from quieter EV